JToH of Hell is one of the hardest games in Roblox. It was created in 2018, known as Kitty Towers of Hell, and has had a rich, long history with a bustling community and near-infinite experiences. Today, I want to make a video discussing some of the more useless information and obscure information which lies between the game's rich and deep history. Keep in mind that this is actually going to be a solid 10 minutes of this, and I possibly might make a 15, 20, and even 30-minute version of this if this video does really well. Keep in mind that this video is highly inspired by these 10 minutes of useless information videos, mainly the ones by Austin McConnell. These are the original videos which inspired me to do these videos, and I recommend you go check some of them out, like Toasted Cherries' 10 and 15 minutes of useless Roblox information. I'll have some of these linked in the description if you want to have a look at them. So I guess we'll get started now, shall we? In the Tower of Table Flipping, these jumps over here on floor 9 are actually the Finnish studs in all of JToH, even smaller than the ones found in Tier Y. You can see how small they are over here. That is some of the Finnish studs I've seen in all of Roblox. But yeah, these are the Finnish studs in JToH. Once it was rumored that in the old JToH days of JToH of Hell, if you were an exploiter and would hack the game, you'd be sent to a place outside of JToH called the Bird Box. This place wasn't the most child-friendly of places, and is mainly the reason why it's obviously a fake rumor, and it basically contained a bunch of cut open birds. This is obviously fake, as this would have gotten Kiddy Cannon completely terminated, and if we just go onto his account, known as Open Tune, he seems to be completely fine. Takes a bit to load. Yep, he seems to be completely fine. So if he did make a game which included gore, such as what was believed to be in the Bird Box, then he would obviously have been banned. And as it was a rumor, which is obviously fake, I can clearly find literally nothing about it on here. So yeah, just a fake rumor. There were once a few more difficulties than on the difficulty chart. They came in between the difficulties Unreal and Nil, which Unreal is only found in the Pit of Misery, which has extra hard towers, and Nil has just been straight up removed from any difficulty chart. But in between these two difficulties came the 3 extra brown difficulties. We don't actually know what their names were, and we don't actually know what their colors, but we can believe that they were similar to these colors. What are these colors? The first 3 floors of Tower of Confusion. To be honest, quite punishing and absolutely horrible soul crushing which resides in Ring 3, which has an insane difficulty. Did you know there is a subgenre of games dedicated to making JToH of Hell themed roleplay games? The first one was probably JToH RPG. The first one was actually Difficulty RPG, made by the creator of JToH RPG. But of course, that one got abandoned for JToH RPG. But JToH RPG has died, and another JToH RPG has taken up. There seems to be even more, such as Fallen's JToH RPG and Infinity JToH RPG. Yes, I've only heard of these two, and I've only really played this one. I've never played this one before. But as I have an ongoing JToH RPG series, and the actual JToH RPG has died, I might just start playing another RPG because, Now I'll just stick to JToH RPG. Tower of Terrain Climbing Adventure, or TOTCA, was the soul-crushing tower for Terrain World, or April Fools of 2022. And the entire tower seems to be made up of terrain. Like, these aren't colored parts, these are literally terrain. If you zoom in, like for example, zoom into here, can't actually zoom in or whatever. So basically you can see that this is like grass, this is like leaves, this is stone, this is blue stone, this is white stone. Oh yeah, and what I find funny is that all the songs have terrain in their name, and I've never heard any of these because these are like the trash, like Roblox licensed music. Why is there a warrior ad? Whatever. And basically these are just have stuff to do with terrain, which by the way is the entire theme of the event, as terrain is kind of like an illegal feature in JToH, I guess. Like how you have illegal Lego building techniques, like where you put like whatever. The video I'm playing here is Wow Thanks Roblox by Dragonfruit. It has 5,237,547 views, making the most viewed JToH video on the platform of YouTube. Congratulations. Although the clapping stops soon, as the comments are flooded with who came here from the recommended and Tower of Hell kids claiming that he's a Pink Leaf clone. Don't look at the comment section, it'll rot your brain. Before we had the Trail Mix of Heck, we had the Slammer plush. It basically worked the exact same and was also bought in the Roblox store. Basically, it did the same thing as the Trail Mix of Heck. You use it, you hug it, and it gives you some HP in return. Slammer was a former mascot of JToH, who would be like the janitor and still has some references today. For some weird reason he's scared of purple, but Slammer is for a whole nother story. The reason this got swapped for the Trail Mix of Heck was because there was basically an event called the Slammer Massacre, but that's for another time and I really do not want to get into that because it is quite the long episode, and I'll have a link to a Logan Isel's flawed Slammer video because it gives you a full in-depth video, and it's a pretty interesting topic, so I think I'm not going to do a video on it. The Loran Backrooms is a secret location in Zone 3 which apparently is going to be extended into an entire subrealm. It is based on level 0 of the Backrooms, or if you're a Game Pixels fan, just the Backrooms. And basically it has a bunch of lore stuff, and I never visited it personally, but to be honest I can't really be bothered to visit it because I don't really like it. It used to be known as the Wario Backrooms, but because of that it has like You Want Fun reference, which is what like the creepy Wario apparition said at like E3 or something. So you get Wario high. There's these like weird noobs that walk around. Yeah, look, there's Wario as the badge giver. That's the key door. That's like an area. That's an entire map that looks good. This is I don't know what that is. Yeah, but I'd really like to see this as a sub-realm because it's super cool. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm not sure if there's any like killers in here like in the real bathrooms, but whatever. And basically, I forgot what I was gonna say, so I'm just gonna end this section now. So this is the end of the video, I guess. So this video took quite a lot of the day to work on. It took like an hour and a half to work on, or even like 2 or 3 hours. I came home at like 3 o'clock, and it's now like 6 o'clock now, and I think I went into JToH, and I went into a Ring 2 server and played a bit, and then some people started telling everyone each other a bunch of useless JToH facts, and I was like, oh, this is the perfect video idea. Yeah, so I'll leave all the links to all the stuff that you can have a look at for yourself in the description, and yeah, by the way, I was using this really sketchy website to get the music, which can some of you down in the comments tell me like an actually good website I could possibly use to convert YouTube videos to MP3s? Or could you tell me another like alternate way that I can safely get video game music in my videos and stuff? Yeah, so I guess it's the end of the video. So it took a long time to work on, so likes are appreciated. Thank you to Taki, a long-time channel like contributor who designed the thumbnails. He's my thumbnail designer now, by the way, so you're going to see more of his amazing thumbnails soon. And also check out my new episode on Tower by Tower. It's the first one. It's a really cool new series where I play JToH on an alt as if I've never played it before. And yeah, likes are appreciated. I just took a lot of work, and make sure to subscribe if you want. You don't have to, and if you change your mind later, you can undo it. Well, I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.